Hey guys, are you looking to get a 700, a 750, possibly even an 800 math SAT score? Well, in order to do that, you're going to need to know a few SAT formulas. But don't worry, not these. We'll start with something a bit more practical. You can use this super handy formula to answer any percent increase or decrease problem. Let's suppose your favorite football player's jersey went for $150 in 2020. But now, it's 2021 and it goes for $180. What's the percent increase in the price of the jersey? $150 would be the old price and $180 would be the new price. The percent increase formula is just new minus old over old times 100%, so just substitute 180 in for new and 150 in for old, and you get 20%. Next up is the difference of two squares formula. Suppose a minus b is 10, and a squared minus b squared is 20, and they ask you for a plus b. Just use the difference of two squares formula. Replace the a squared minus b squared side of the formula with 20, and a minus b with 10, since both those values were given. Then just divide both sides by 10 to solve for a plus b, and bam, there's your answer, a plus b equals 2. Here's a slope formula you might not have seen before. If you have a line in ax plus by equals c form, then the slope is just negative a over b. Let's try this on a real SAT question. Which of the following lines is perpendicular to the line 5x minus 3y equals 7? First, let's use the formula to get the slope of 5x minus 3y equals 7. It would be the negative of 5 over negative 3, which is 5/3. The perpendicular slope is the negative reciprocal, so it's negative 3/5. Whichever answer choice has that slope is our answer. Choice A would be negative 3 over negative 5, which is 3/5, so cross it out. Choice B would be negative 6/5, so cross it out. Choice C would be 6/5, so cross it out. And finally, choice D would be negative 3/5, so there's our answer. This is the vertex form of a parabola, and it's on almost every SAT, usually reserved for the hard SAT math questions. The arc beneath the first platform of the Eiffel Tower is actually a parabola, and this is the vertex form of a parabola. The vertex is located at coordinates h, k. Suppose you were told that the equation modeling this arc was given as shown. Two things you could find out from this equation would be the height of the arc from the ground and the length of the base of the arc. To answer that, just get the vertex, which would be at 150, 150. The height is the y-coordinate of the vertex, which is 150 feet, and the base would be twice the x-coordinate of the vertex, or 300 feet. The last of our SAT math formulas, which was the one featured in the thumbnail, is useful for trig on SAT. The formula is sine x equals cosine 90 minus x. Let's take a closer look. Suppose you had a right triangle with angles 40 degrees and 50 degrees. We'll label side A opposite the 40-degree angle, and side C will be the hypotenuse. Let's take the sine of the 40-degree angle. That would be opposite over hypotenuse, or A over C. Now, something cool happens when you take the cosine of the 50-degree angle. You would do adjacent over hypotenuse, which comes out to be A over C again. So that means, in general, the sine of x is equal to the cosine of 90 minus x, and vice versa. In other words, if two angles add up to 90 degrees, then the sine of one of those angles equals the cosine of the other. So here are your formulas for SAT math that we covered in this video. Since they are not given on the SAT, you need to memorize them and get in a lot of SAT math practice so they become automatic. More SAT math formulas videos will be coming soon, but in the meantime, be sure to check out my other SAT math tips videos. Thanks for watching, and see you soon.